Tony, Jill, Bara was with her mother's Nemosini reality show. I hate that word reality show. But supposedly that's what we signed up for. For $2 million a show, what a ripoff they call it. So it's their ripoff, not me. Anyway, my life has been memory, and we have a very, very famous person from the Malibu Learning Center, and that is Jill Greenberg. And just as you may see me memorize 50-digit numbers, which is one area of memory, there's a general area of memory. Well, she'll tell you a little bit more about it in her learning center.
Hi, I'm Jill Freiberg, and I'm the owner and director of the Malibu Learning Center, where we work with children who have good intelligence and sometimes extraordinary intelligence, but for one reason or another they may have difficulty with schoolwork. And a lot of times that difficulty has to do with problems with their memory. Fortunately, memory is one of those things that can be absolutely improved with the right kind of training and the right kind of interventions, and that's because we know, scientists know, especially in the medical field, that the brain is actually plastic, which means that when we expose it to the right kinds of training, the brain can create new neural connections and become much, much better at memory. That's what we do at the Malibu Learning Center, among other things, of course. Thank you.
Ed, who would you like to have to do one of the Memoryman posters? I said, well, there's one genius artist, but we'll never get him, and that's Nicky Shane. And I said, why don't you try? I said, you don't get this guy. You don't get him to do your artwork. I mean, he's a beautiful human being, but he's got commission after commission. And believe it or not, I guess there is a goddess of memory, and we got him, and this is Nicky Shane, and he's right here. So, and he's with his friend, Bruce Gold, the world's foremost healer. So, why don't we unveil it for the first time, Nicky, if you feel comfortable with it?
Sure.
Well, there it is. And, when you go to the website, you'll see Memorymans. But you'll never see a memory man by Nicky Shane because the man's a genius. He's outrageous, he's crazy, he's edgy, he's wild, and he's, I got 50 restraining orders against the guy. He's so crazy. And there's Allison Adams, who produced, Allison, come on here. This is Nicky Shane and Bruce Gold. And Nicky just did a memory man, and Allison produced Bara's movie, and it's just getting bigger and bigger. But we need the music, and the music is coming. And you can buy one at the delivery on Tuesday, and you can come back. And next Sunday is even bigger. Get away. This is the boat, this is the bike for the Memoryman movie. We got to ride the bike in the movie. Right there.
All right.
Well, they said we should stop with Memoryman 1. Now we're making Memoryman 2. Memoryman 3 and 4 is already in writing the script. The man who rides the bike in the movie. He's the greatest motorcyclist in the world. He even did a movie called Rider Easy, and his name is Austin England.
Encore! Encore!
This is the amazing Jen Freedom, one of the world's. There's no greater singer in the world than Jen Freedom, and we're very happy to have her.
Is dark, it just brings sorrow, let it wait. Thank you for the days, those endless days, sacred days you gave me. I'm thinking of the days took my
Hi, my name is Austin, and I'm Memory Man. Yes, here we are in beautiful Malibu, having a terrific time. And as you can see, this is the Memory Man motorcycle. Isn't she beautiful? Listen, come see the movie. You will be astounded. You'll have fun, and you'll also learn something that you never knew you didn't have, because you all have it. Everybody has it, and that's our memory. And let's go support Memory Man. And we're all going to be memory people. Aloha.
Ladies and gentlemen, about to arrive. Author of A Bittersweet Tale of a Hollywood Failure. Ladies and gentlemen, Bara Burns is about to arrive. Maybe for those of you who don't know about her, we should get these people in real quick. Hold on a second. All the movies she's done, all the people she's helped, and give her the biggest round of applause when she comes in. Here she is, Miss Bara Burns. Cut the music. Here she is, the ladies and gentlemen, A Bittersweet Tale of a Hollywood Failure. Reality show, Nemosyni.
Wow.
Jen, can you cut the music for a second, Jen?
Hello. This is thrilling. Hi, Allison. Come here, Allison. I need my director.
And this is Allison Adams, the director of Bara's 25 the Musical, the standing sold-out show at the Jazz Bakery.
So proud of you.
Go on her left over there.
Whatever, I'm not talking about it.
Okay, what do you have to say to everybody? Collector's items. This is A Bittersweet Tale of a Hollywood Failure, Bara Burns' story. And these are the collector's items before the original comes out. And I hope you'll purchase them. There's only 25 in the world. 99 completely. And we're almost sold out, so you may have to put your name down and get one. Come back and get it on Tuesday, because we're just about sold out. But this is her story. And she has an interesting poem that you'll see in the movie Memory Man and in the story A Bittersweet Tale of a Hollywood Failure. And now that we have her on stage, I think her whole life story can be told in this amazing poem. Don't forget, this is the woman who wrote Funny Girl, the most highest grossing musical in the world. She wrote People for Barbra Streisand. She starred in Michael Crichton's Jurassic Park's movie as in The Girl in Gold Boots, Extreme Close-Ups. She starred with Judy Garland and...
Her husband.
I would have said that, Bara. Yeah. It goes on and on and on. She saved millions of lives. She saved my lives. If she had anything to do with saving your life, seriously, would you raise your hand? Look at the audience. This is honest. If this woman has had anything to do with saving your life, you can see I raise my hand very much. But here's one of her poems in her movies that she does in her Broadway show, and I think it kind of tells you everything. And I'll hold the mic for her, and I'll hold this, or you can hold it while you do it. Shh, absolute silence. This is the poem that kind of depicts what this woman's life is about. And here it is.
Of a Hollywood failure. I was born and bred in Tinseltown Red, and I bled it dry till I damn near died. Twisted, I enlisted my sobriety. Now it takes more than a name and big-time fame to climb my frame. Just the same, what game shall we play today? The master builder, the masturbator, the great creator, or Terminator? Man, I've got scope when I'm on dope. My, pie in the sky. I love to get high. A little drinky, let's get kinky. A lot of smack, you're on the right track. Speedball might not get back at all. Come on, get me right past that pipe. Come on, I'm double-fisted, twisted. I enlisted my sobriety. Now don't knock it unless you tried it, because I tried them all, from every stall. Perks worked, love lose. Tylenol 4 could open my door. And for real flip out, Hopper, bless him, supplied a peyote trip out in space. And this is really a riot, a daily diet for many a year. Angel dust was a must. It's a miracle I'm here. Sometime not so terrific, but beats the Pacific Ocean. And I got a notion that's where I'd be. Twisted my sobriety.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you'll line up, even if you don't want to buy a book, and hopefully you will, or reserve a book because we're almost out, she has an autograph for everyone on her movie poster, which she's starring in the movie Memory Man. So if you'll follow her over there and at least get an autograph, she's known as the goddess of memory. Everybody from all over the world knows that she is just, gives you tremendous luck. And if you'll notice, standing by her is the candle in the movie, the Sense of Purpose candle. And we have the great Bobby and Lars here tonight. And they've fed thousands and thousands of homeless people. They do it with this magical candle that will be next to Bara. So I not only hope you'll buy a book, you'll get an autograph, it's free. Buy a book. They're limited. They're collector's items. They're probably worth $1,000, $2,000 each. It's all the history of her love affair and her musing of Frank Sinatra, Troy Donahue, Warren Beatty, all the great men in showbiz. Not all of them, thank God, but a few of them. Excuse me. What she's doing with me, we're still trying to find out. But please get a signed autograph poster, and please put your name down if she sells out in the books. But please line up behind her. Let me follow her over here and at least get this. They're all numbered, they're in the collector's items, and at least get a signed poster from the movie. Even the poster you can sell tomorrow on eBay for $50. You can sell the book for $1,000. You better do it over there, Bara. Bara, sit over here. Bara.
Yes, dear.
Biggest superhero blockbuster of all time. It's the 23rd anniversary of the comic book. She starred and won every award in the first, Memory Man 1, Memory Man 2. So this is a poster from the movie she's starring in. But have a seat here, Bara, in your throne. And line up and at least gone. Bobby? Okay, I'll have to put on some music.
Can we use the card?
Yes.
That's my birthday.
The
It's
10th?
10th of January.
Oh my goodness, mine's the 1st of April. April Fools.
That's my mother's birthday.
No one ever. I'm gonna be memory man.
Do we have a better pen?
Item, you get 2 tickets to the premiere of the movie Memory Man, and you get to go to the dinner and everything like that. So you're getting like a $500 package for a collector's item that's worth $99 plus tax over here.
All right, look that way just a little.
It's a collector's item.
Like that.
It's only $99 in the
Thank you.
world of these. This first 25. Right?
All right, look at me.
If you get 2 tickets, you got to put your name. You get 2 tickets
Thank
to
you.
the premiere.
Perfect. There's our song. Oh, you're on the right track, baby. You were born to this.
It's $99, but it's a collector's item, and you get 2 tickets to the movie, to the premiere.
If you're back here, you get a good angle.
It's challenging with the light, isn't it? Yeah.
August. She told me that last night.
We actually
My
have the
apologies.
angelic one. No. Actually, I have. Yeah. She said it's very Yeah, I don't know. I'll keep
What
searching.
a day. 7/22/12. Can you sign that to one of those?
I would love to.
Perfect, perfect. Thank you ever so much.
We need your name, your address, and everything. So we can send you. December 1st is the premiere, the party. And
Not anymore.
please plug that in. Please stop and plug this in.
Robert, this is Debbie's daughter, Debbie Berry, Debbie and Frank.
Oh, hi.
Just like you were doing.
Yeah.
What do I do? Press what? Press that?
No, this one.
I just have to go to the ATM to get cash. If you want to do that. I'll do that.
Can you make it any louder, Robin? Left. Okay, never mind. Thank you. I know you didn't come in.
So we'll just start it. Keep going. Can you both look up? One more? Thank you. It's so much You know how much you've helped everybody that I know from our group. God bless you. There's so much for so many people. God bless you.
This is my dearest, closest friend from me.
You guys are a team. I don't know how you deal with that guy. If you ever have a problem, give me a call.
Thank you.
No, he's a genius.
Yeah,
Out there. Nikki, why don't you come in?
he signed everything. I'm going to date it. Oh.
That many artists do many Memoryman.
They get one more load holding that up.
Yeah. Here, and if anyone wants to purchase a copy, the inside you can talk to me and learn about them and hear what
Marcus and my husband said to his friend, maybe David's here today. And he was. I don't believe there are any Really? Of course not. Yes, you can.
All right, I got it. Yeah.
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 That's my husband's chair. Sign it right there. Yeah.
No, this is my dad's anniversary. So I found it. Oh my God. I couldn't believe about it.
Okay. Look at me, please. Allison, hold it up. Right there.
Gentlemen, my friends, David and Angela, let's give them a hand. Come on.
One more.
Mara, Mara, David
One
and
more.
Angela, your neighbors.
Woo!
Come up, David. Wow.
We did it for a long time. Thank you. Thank you for showing up.
Yes, of course.
Thank you. Someone just gave me some money for coffee and donuts.
The book's right in
And
there.
I need to go get them. I need a Okay, I'll be back in 1 second. I have to- Excuse me.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not even going to try to, but any way you pronounce it, she is a gift to all of us. She feeds 20,000 homeless people almost every week. And she does it with a very, very special way through a special candle called Sense of Purpose. But I won't say any more. The title speaks for itself. But I'd like to introduce you to her, and she'll tell you a little bit about her mission in life.
Thanks, David. Hi, I'm Bobby Catanese, and this is actually the president of the company, my youngest daughter, Aaliyah Catanese. And she's a little nervous, so I guess I'm going to do the speaking. 4 years ago, driving downtown, we had noticed, and we're from New York, we know what homelessness looks like, and it's gnarly back in New York. We had never seen what we had seen here in LA. We were seeing families with children living in boxes. And, you know, it was just really hard coming back to Malibu, overlooking the ocean every night, eating dinner with my kids, knowing that there's families down there that were hungry. So we kind of brainstormed. My daughter is an extremely talented artist. At 14, she won the Malibu Art Fair. And she had come up with a way, in fact, it's getting patented right now, a special candle. Unfortunately, I didn't bring one by accident, but they're artistic candles. They're like artworks. They're really, really neat. The one thing about our candles is not only do they help feed the homeless, there's a patent pending on it. It's the only candle that we know of that is made totally organically with organic essential oils, and it doesn't burn hot. If you've noticed, you could take a burning one and pour it all over you, and it doesn't burn you. And they're going to be available this week starting in Cure Spas, and they're going to be using them as their massage oil for their clients. My daughter is, like I said, an extremely talented artist, and I think she's okay explaining like how she does the candles. You okay with that?
Yeah, sure. So basically we start out with we pour the all the essential oils and the 100% soy into the cup first, and then we get the dyes that are all like organic all toxic free, and we kind of like we get a dropper tool and we drop them in there, and then we usually use a stick to kind of like meld the pictures together. And we kind of do it like, we'll do it in special patterns and ways that look really nice together. We try to use, complementary colors and just ones that will look nice together. And then you just let that dry. And it's kind of really cool because when you first do it, you don't know exactly how it's going to turn out every time. And then like in 2 hours, once they're done and they're all completely dry, it's just really cool because you'll just come up with like the most insane patterns. And there's so many ways to do it. And you'll kind of like pick up on techniques to make them look really a distinctive style. And that's what we've been trying to kind of like harness and like get better at. So that's how we do them.
Good job, Leah. Not bad.
Open up this way, please.
Photo op.
One more. Thank you.
And we have some free samples, so we're going to be giving them out. And I would really appreciate if everyone took 2 minutes to watch a video that we kind of did ourselves on a Mac, but it shows the conditions down in LA. And not only do we do the Skid Row project, which is a thing that Aaliyah and I had started, we also do something called Suits for Success. Okay, and what we're doing is so many of those people down there just had jobs and homes, last year, and 1-2 payments away from your mortgage, you lose your home. It's that easy. And a lot of these guys don't have their suits. In the chaos, they've lost a lot of their things. So we try to set men and women up with business attire so that they can go out with job interviews, and that's been really successful. And the other thing that we're supporting through the Candle Cause, and you can see it on the box, it lists all the organizations, but we're really, really big into animal rescue. An agency that takes over all the medical bills on animals that would be put to sleep, children get back on their feet. And I want to say thank you to Bara. I can't see because of the sun. I can't see where she is. Is she over there? Bara, your story is amazing, the book, but what's more amazing is how many lives you affect to this day. And I know that you personally affected mine, and I wouldn't be here. And I love you. Thank you.
Her father's successful, but she'll tell you about that. But she's a producer and director. She directed and produced Bara's one-woman musical, 25 the musical.
I just wanted to say Bara is truly a one and only original person. They threw away the mold with Bara, and I first did Bara's show with her, Bittersweet Tale of a Hollywood Failure, when she was 10 years sober, and we turned her memoirs into a one-woman show, and this is one of the funniest ladies you will ever see. She is funnier just off the cuff than the script. But she did a great job. Then we did it when she had 12 years sobriety, and we filmed it. And then the show, the docudrama, won the People's Choice Award at the Malibu Film Festival. Because of her fantastic PR and lobbying, I mean, she did it. You did it. And I'm really proud of her. She's a wonderful writer. She's a poet, really. She's really a poet. And she could never have written these poems if she had not lived such a colorful life. And she is a lover, not a fighter, people. We all know that about Bara. Are there any children here? She was almost going to call the book Starfucker, but instead we stuck with Bittersweet Tale. But I'm so happy to be here. I'm so proud of you. This is amazing. And she has helped me. She got me back on when I came back to do her show, 25, when she had 25 years sobriety. I was not in good shape, and she brought me down here to direct her show, and she saved my life. She did. And I want to thank you. And nobody does it better. So thanks all for being here.
Allison's father, Nick Adams, was Rebel, for any of you old enough to remember, a fabulous series. Also starred in the last film, was it?
Which one?
The one...
He was nominated for an Academy Award in 1964. He was also in Rebel Without a Cause. She's talking about my dad, Nick
Who's
Adams.
seen Rebel Without a Cause?
And
Okay,
But,
she's going to get the book. Everyone gather around here.
There's my book, but I don't want to,
Yeah. Okay, gather around here. Here's the video. Come on. John,
director,
Bruce,
and
get over
friend.
here. Come on over.
Thank you. I love you.
Hey, gifted. Let's appreciate what we have. And just gather around, and maybe you'll be grateful and, realize what you have, how lucky you are, how fortunate you are, How do we get the candles? She'll tell you in a second. Okay, introduce it. Go ahead, Bobby. Shh. Go ahead.
It just talks about it.
Come up close. That thing is covering everything. People with these candles. All of LA. Out of her pocket. It's not a non-profit. She just gives the money to there. She pays for it out of her pocket. It's not a non-profit where she gets donations. She just pays for it. She works, she sells these candles, and she pays for it. She's got also the most successful rehab in Malibu. Everyone who goes there gets sober. Everyone else fails. Yeah, I don't care. You're the best.
Where'd you go, buddy?